So 26th March is the day when Huawei will bring the P40 series to the market. These phones are meant to be in the spotlight, and it's not just because of the features they are gonna offer, but also because of the design that Huawei really has hope for. If we just recall the Mate 30 Pro, I would say a lot of tech heads didn't get the opportunity to use the masterpiece, and all that mess was just because of US-China trade war that affected Huawei drastically. The company lost contacts with firms like Google, SD, and a lot more. It's still $1 million question: will the P40 and P40 Pro offer Google apps and services? If guesses actually work here, then I would probably say no to this question. Clearly, I don't see Google in the picture at all, and also Huawei has its own solutions now. They're working with companies like TomTom for mapping that aims to rise rivals for Google. Additionally, there's an official statement where the company says that even if the ban lifted, it would now proceed without Google. Typical Huawei at its best. The P40 series has been leaked quite a few times now, and at this point when we are just 3 or 4 days away from the official launch, I think we should talk about all the important and informative stuff about these phones. Firstly, due to the global impact of COVID-19 fears, it's just an online streaming event this time. Obviously, it's important for us and the society to be safe, so you guys don't leave your home until and unless it's extremely necessary. The world needs to unite right now so that we can get past this situation. Moving on, the most definable change that Huawei is bringing us to is design and looks. The P40 series has 3 different models, starting with the P40, the P40 Pro, and then the priciest P40 Pro plus 5G. Sounds longly weird, but it is what it is. Coming back to the point, the lower cost P40 features a flat display, and the other 2 models admire a quad curved display. The front looks so futuristic and overwhelming that I don't even have a specific word in my vocabulary to explain it. It do looks like they're gonna use sound on display tech on the pricier models, and also the chin has almost got reduced to nothing. Seems like it's the similar kind of approach that Apple adopted for iPhones. The back of these phones have a huge camera module on the top left corner, followed by the Huawei branding at the bottom. And because the display is not melting into the sides, we do have physical buttons this time. The thing is, even though the curves are not that aggressive, it looks like a regular user would have to deal with accidental touches on this phone. Let's see if Huawei has any software magic for that. Talking about the camera, the 2 pricier models, that is P40 Pro and P40 Pro Plus, will sport a quad camera module that accommodates a 50, 40 and 12 megapixel and an additional TOF sensor. The telephoto camera on this phone will support 50 times super sensing zoom and stabilization. The cameras will further be backed by Huawei XT Fusion engine to enhance the results. On the front, we'll get a 32 megapixel main sensor and a depth sensor, so this explains the wideness of the pill. When it comes to the regular P40 model, the camera configuration looks like this, and it gets the same Huawei XT Fusion engine for camera quality. Other specs include Kirin 990 SoC with no information regarding RAM, and the battery capacity on these 3 phones look like this. The wired charging speed would go up to 40 watt on all 3 phones, but the wireless charging speed would most probably be around 27 watt. But there are reports that believe Huawei could bring 40 watt wireless charging in the market with these phones. Let's see what happens on 26th of March, and for more updates like this, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.